So it's a nice, cool morning. Not quite summer weather yet here. So we're going to talk about. I'm working on simplifying a summer setup for my mother. And one is I set up this line here so she can stand right here and do the clothes now from here. She can't really get down the stairs that well to get to that line. We have a line there. So this line was just I just put this one up. I made it lower so we can hang clothes there. So that's one thing for her to make it a little bit easier. Because as we get older, our worlds get smaller and smaller. So I gotta get her in a smaller place where she can do stuff. So this is the other line here, but I can come down here, but she can't really get down the stairs. I really can't put a ramp there. I mean, I could. We've got a ramp on the other side, but so that's the simplify thing we did. And then for the summer, she used to come in the backyard here, but she can't come back here at all. This is the other clothesline that we've used forever. She's always used that window there. I made that window there. Not the best looking, but it gets you the clothesline over to there. She's always used that, but now she can't get to there anymore. Well, she can, but it's hard. So now she can just go from her room to the front and then do the clothes. I do most of the clothes now anyway, so kind of took over that job. My trees are really grown. My trees. Like a little atrium back here. It's pretty awesome. So she used to play around that back here. This is like the coolest spot in the whole backyard because it's super sun back here. Those are my carports. They used to be in the front of the house. Kind of overdid it, and then I ended up in the back. So yeah, see that tree is growing pretty good. Mowed the lawn just. It's already growing back. Both trees are going to need to be done soon. But right now it gets you a lot of shade. So this is what we're going to play around with. She likes to work on little fairy garden thing she's got going on. Pretty cool. So she really hasn't come back here in the last couple of summers. So we're gonna put this back in the front of the house. It's gonna go back to the front of the house, and then I'll use this more for doing some stuff. Because again, when it gets peak summer, this spot right here is pretty cool. It's the weather-wise, it's not as hot. So we're gonna move this back to the front. I had it in the front a couple summers ago. And then we also have something else. She found a cool umbrella. This basically didn't do it. Yeah, she can't really come all the way back here now. Again, as we get older, our worlds get smaller and smaller. As I was saying, even my world's gotten really small. But I do everything right from my room, basically, so I can still survive being as small world as mine is. Because she's having more trouble moving around. Although she did go out and go to the store, she can still drive. So that's cool. But, oh, there's that. I was looking for that. So she's got all these fun things. She plays around with a little bit. So we're going to get this ready, and then I got to move this later on. So that's what we'll do. It's nice and cool out here right now. So we're going to set it up. So this is going to go in the front. I'll show you where I'm going to put it. So we're going to play around with this. So she's got a little kind of fun little things. You know, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So I got to get everything off the shelves in order to... It's nice and cool out today. So the other day I put up a thing about 5 returns that I got, and of course today was a day to file a claim against it, and of course eBay did not favor me. So all those 5 things are coming back. I knew they would. eBay never has you back. So I'll have to deal with all that when that comes back. We'll talk about it. It's a big mess. I'm sure I'll get 5 negative feedbacks through it too as well. So, and all I was doing was selling some parts that That's all I was doing. And it turned into a nightmare. So that'll all come back. And we'll see how that goes. Well, it's already not going to go well. It always ends up bad for me all the way around. I got to do the return, take the feedback, the negative feedback and everything. And I didn't do anything wrong. I was just selling some stuff. So, we'll see what we get back to. But we held out all the way until the last. You can get so many days that the return stays open, and then you can have eBay step in. And of course, I just go ahead and let eBay step in because I know what's going to happen. It happens every time. The fact that I have to take the return back. So we're going to do that. Got some more sales going on right now. Always got some sales. Oh, I opened up best offers again. So we're keeping on the theme of way back. Oops, didn't want that to fall. So we'll take best offers to a certain degree. Probably more so than I used to, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you can best offer if it's something that's... The only thing that's not returning is free shipping. And shipping now is around $8, and that's really at the minimum that I got to get my shipping costs, or I can't do anything. I can do a best offer with shipping costs, but I can't do with free shipping. Those days are gone. But we try to do as much way back as I can. Yeah, so we're gonna move this down. So I'll show you so that's gonna come back in the front of the house. And then again, she used to come back here through the door. Set up my camera system. Add a couple more. So this is where it's gonna go. She got the ramp. This is where she comes out now. She can play around with the birds. We got this killer umbrella here, see? She found it on the side of the road. It's really cool. So this umbrella opens up to a nice shade. It's got a crank too and everything. It's pretty awesome. So this is her little area here. It's level ground. She can walk. She still walks okay, but not as good as she used to. She can still drive, which is cool. But it's one of those things where everything's changing pretty rapidly now. So I don't know. So this will set up like this. This thing was in perfect shape. Somebody just had it on the side of the road. To buy one of these things would be really expensive. Still gotta move it over a little bit more. I think a little bit. I want to move that car out of the way so I can move this over a little bit more. Just so it's not hitting there. Kind of like that. Alright, so that's about at its peak right there. So that gives you a lot of shade because, again, the front of this house is all sun until late in the day. So that's where it'll be. And I'm going to put the greenhouse is going right there. So she'll have all this little area just to play around a little bit. She uses this for her walker. See, this is her walker. It's pretty funny. And they got the birds right there. Of course, they got all new food, fresh water. First thing when I do when I come out, get those little guys all set up. And they'll eat all that. Already for a lawn. Yeah, so that's going to go like that, see? And that'll block the sun. The chairs will be there. She has all her other stuff out. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Every year gets a little more simpler. This year this is where we're at now. So let's go back and finish doing what we're doing. And later on I'll move that. It's not heavy or anything, it's just awkward. Of course, it's almost time to do some weed whacking. Again, I did a little bit in the back. And some mowing again. And the trees will tackle them a little bit. but they grow really fast. But again, right now we're still cool, some warm days, but the actual peak summer is not far away, right? Before you know it, it'll be blazing out here. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not a summer guy at all. I do want this though. I don't mind a little bit of the humidity that kills me. So trying to sleep in humidity is terrible. But we'll deal with it when that comes. Smell the Santa Claus thing that fell out. I don't think it works anymore though. I used to work in. There's a little LED light on it with the solar panel. There, see? Used to work. I don't know if it still does or not. I got some birds in my bird's nests. I don't know if my other bird that I saved made it or not, but I did see another bird bigger that was walking around on the ground back here. It's another bird's nest I have in here. I think this bird's in there. And then I have my little condo. It's kind of falling apart, a little dilapidated right there. I got the freeze. I had a yard sale somewhere, but it's starting to fall apart. But usually the top left is where the birds usually go. The other ones are always vacant. So, alright, so we're going to put more stuff in something. Got a box here. A couple more things coming in. A couple fun things. This box has got stuff in it. I use all this packing, so. I am a hoarder of packing. Anything packing, I usually always end up using it at some point. So we'll just put that there on the side. Move the rest of the stuff that's here. I don't know. I thought I had this bolted down, but I think I did. It's got little shelves in it. It's pretty cool. I got it at Aldi's a couple years ago. The problem is it's a greenhouse. It's meant to be hot, so I'll put it in the front, and unless that umbrella is going to be up, it's going to be 100 degrees inside here, on this side of this thing. So there isn't really much you can do inside with it, but she wants to play around with it, so we'll get it out there. And then I can move my table over here, work outside maybe a little bit more this summer. I got a whole backyard, a whole room to undo. Gazebo's off the table this year. Can't do it. Just gonna have to stay that way for. So talk about it every once in a while. I'm still living my life 9.0, which has been pretty much since 2011. Clean, sober, good, stable mental health. It's been a good ride. Unfortunately, aging, things are changing. So, at some point, my life will change completely in an instant to life 10.3. And at that point, I don't know if I can stay here. I got a lot of stuff everywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to afford to live here by myself. So, been preparing for it, but it's just one of those things that's just going to happen when it happens. Even my pets are getting old too. So everything's kind of creeping up on me here. And myself, I'm getting old now. So we're going to see what we're going to be able to do after that major change happens. I don't know. Yeah, so we got little fairies and stuff like these. You just put them in one place and then they just stay there. So I told her I would work on this morning. So I'm going to do stuff. It's going to be really early in the morning, like we're doing. Nice and quiet and peaceful back here. It's not a bad yard, a little bad yard. Got a nice little Got sheds and all kinds of stuff, and everything's full of something. So, got one tree back there. All the stuff would have to go somewhere. But this year we're not doing it. We'll see what we decide to do. So we'll put some stuff in this box here. Try to do at least one YouTube video a day if I can. Try to get more stuff done outside as we're getting to this summer. This little area right here, I could probably do some videos playing around with some stuff back here. I don't have Wi-Fi back here. But I don't really do any live streams anymore. The only live streaming I do is get some gaming here and there. So the other day I spent some time on PS5. There's always sales on PS5. If you go to the store, 75% off. So I hunted around some really fun older games that are pretty cool. One of them is called Beautiful Desolation. Big fan. It's different. Second one I liked, I played 3 hours straight, was Still the Wake. I forget how it's. You're on an oil rig and you just run. The whole game you just run. It's not a sneaky game though. It's different. But it's pretty cool. You drill into some sort of a alien or something that takes over the rig and you just gotta try to survive. It's not like an Outlast kind of game. You do go in lots of vents to hide. Yeah, I put 3 hours into that one, so that's pretty cool. And I got a couple other ones I haven't tried yet. So I'm looking for those little hidden gems of older games. 2024, I think the Still one came out. Or 2020, I think. Oh, God. And no, Desolation was 2020. So Beautiful Desolation is... I thought it was a turn-based game, but it's really not. You're just kind of walking around, but in a 2D, 3D setting. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, I like to look around because I spent a lot of money on the really bigger games that have just come out, and I didn't like any of them. Really, not all the good ones that just came out. So now we're hunting around for those little hidden gems that I actually would sit and play for a little while. Alright, so we'll get this stuff out. I don't know if I can do this. There's a racks on all three sides. And then I just lift this all at one piece. Pretty much. Yeah, so we're still in the cool weather here in Rhode Island. We actually almost had a heat wave, but not quite. And we're just into June. July and August will be brutal. And I keep saying it, last year, the whole East Coast got so lucky with hurricanes. We had some big monster hurricanes, and just about every one of them turned before they hit land. So, although we're projected to have less hurricanes this year, they don't know. Who's projecting? How are you projecting Mother's Nature? But the thing is hopefully this year we don't get a lot of them that don't turn. You know, Rhode Island, we haven't had a major hurricane in 30 years, so we're way overdue. So yeah, it was such a lucky hurricane season last year. Can't believe how lucky we all got. Florida especially, but a lot on the East Coast, from us all the way down to the Carolinas and all them. There was a monster of storms that turned to the sea. So we don't. Who knows what this hurricane season is going to be? Nobody can predict it. It just happens, right? All right, so we're gonna move this out. Make it a little while. Just decided to come out here for a little bit. It's actually backwards. That's why it's flipping like that. Let's see if I thought I screwed it down, but I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Down here, maybe. Where the hell on? Somewhere it's held on. I can't quite figure out how I did that. So this just pulled out as one piece. It's not, again, it's not heavy. It's easier than trying to take it apart. I'll probably have to do that after. But something I got something it's up top here. That's where I got it held. It's up there. Up there. Let me go get a thing. Get it out there. It's so nice out this morning. No mugginess, nothing. Drill. I can do that. Lost my drill. Now I got the drill, but the bit I need fell over here. Nope, I didn't make it. I lost the bit. Bummer. It's two different bits, and the bit I need fell. The screws fell over here. Clean that up a little bit. There's a bit somewhere. Not the bit for these screws. It's a different bit. Got it? Nope. Bummer, yeah, the back end fell on me the other day. It tipped over. So I'll have to clean that up later. One the bit I want. Shoot. Oh well. It's not on this one, right? It's two different bits, and it's not this bit. I had the other bit, and I moved it. Okay. I gotta get it off with this bit, but we'll try. Alright, so later on I'll have to get this out. But that's the plan for today. Get that in the front. Make it a little more senior friendly. Trying to get back here is too hard now. Plus everything's off level. You can easily fall and I won't be able to get it with this. Oh, that'll work. Oh, cool. Didn't know if I could use that bit, but I can. Cool. That actually worked out. See, this bit's different. See, it's a different bit. But luckily, it was just good enough to get it out. I think that's everything holding it. Problem. No. I got all. Where did I have this? Does it have a spot somewhere? I don't see it. It's gotta be on this side. There's tension. I can't see it for some reason. Where's my little cookie thing? It's gotta be something else with tension on it. It's right there. I'm seeing something over here. so you quite see it. Gotta clean it all over here. Somehow I just got something stuck under here under the screws. Not really what I wanted to do, but no, well, ripped it a little bit. Oh, there's 2 screws right there. I didn't see those. Right in front of me, I didn't even notice them. Right here. Trying to rip any more of it. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, nice and quiet back here. So the problem with this is trying to get it through this. How did I do this before? I don't know. Again, it's not heavy or anything. Just awkward at best. Kind of use it and go get it in one piece. I say that and then it all falls out. I should be able to do this, but I'm pretty positive that's how I did it before. And that'll sit there for the summer. I'll clean all this up, make it into a, move all my stuff that's there. I'm gonna pull it all over there and have that space over there to play around with. Again, it's the coolest place in the whole backyard, right there. Untie a couple of these. Just got it tied up or something. The sun's getting hot though. Usually stays together. Yeah. This is one of these deals. Step there. Step down right there. And I need to open that up to go out the back way. So hurricane season, this fence has survived a few, well, not really hurricanes, but lots of wind. So I have it doubled. When I did it way back when, back in the days when Home Depot was cheaper. See, it's got 2, the fence is so up high in the air. You'll see how high it is on the other side. So there's actually 2. 1, 2. All the way 1, 2. Doesn't look the best, but does the job. Alright, so that's where I put that. Let's see if we can get all this done. See how high I just power washed all these. My Jeep, I still have it. See how high that fence is there at the end? There's no way to get a level. I messed up over here though. But it survived all these winters. Or in summers. Blizzards, major storms, all that stuff. I didn't judge that. I saw that ladder too and I said, oh no, it's in my way. It is. I knew it too and I didn't move it. This ladder's in my way. Same with the poles here. See the poles? Holds the fence all the way. See those poles? Anything to try to keep from blowing over. But we've never taken any really 100-mile-an-hour direct hits or anything. Pretty close. I think we've had some 80s, 80 mile an hour over the years. I have to scrape it. It's still intact. I ripped a little piece, but it doesn't weigh a lot. Nah, same deal. Oh, it's easy peasy now. I guess I don't trip over anything. Later on, I'll get the wheelbarrow, bring all her stuff back out. She's got more stuff too. Put it back in it. So she'll have a little area to play around for the summer. Get outside, get some air. Sleeps a lot more now. Can drive still. Doesn't go out too much. Things just change rapidly. Rapidly changing. Yeah, I have to show you the carport I used to have here. It was awesome. I got it, but the town made me take it down because I overshot it, which I often do. Go for it. So I'll have the umbrella. We'll have this floor out here. Fun. Have to go way over here on the end so it doesn't get near the umbrella, which is pretty close. Yeah. But makes a nice little play area. That's intact pretty much. Let's see if it's gonna hit it. No, I think I'm just gonna make it. That's that. Oh yeah, okay, so that'll work. So if you could put her chairs over here more. I get out of the sun. So that's my little setup. Pretty cool.